Hi, I'm Abigail Osry.
And I'm Emily Osry. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 11 of Camino Reality.
This week we cover last week's Halloween rollerskating party,
as well as Friday's Club Rush.
Tell you about the state bill that canceled the CAHSEE exams,
commemorate the life of a dedicated educator whom we recently lost,
talk about community service in clubs,
and of course, toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's Sports Wrap-Up.
Hey Emily, did you get a chance to go to Halloween rollerskating last week?
No, but I heard it was a lot of fun. Food, music, Halloween costumes, and senior poles. I wish I could have been there.
Well, Jenny Mariano and Candy Estican covered the event.
Student Council held this year's annual Halloween Rollerskating Party at Skateland on Tuesday, the 27th of October.
Halloween rollerskating was really fun, I thought, because Elon did a really good job planning it, and it had a really good turnout, better than other years.
It was a lot of fun. All my friends were there. It raised money for the senior class. They all came in costume. It was a lot of fun.
Many students dressed up in unique costumes to skate. Elon Chiporchich planned the entire event and organized senior polls.
Halloween rollerskating was fun. We made over $500 to the senior class, and all that money goes to prom, to lip sync, to Mr. El Camino and The Bachelor. All the money goes to all the other events, and we made a lot of money for Halloween rollerskating, so that's good. The polls were kind of shocking. A lot of people who you weren't expecting to win won, and a lot of people are blaming it on student council being rigged, but there are so many other seniors that are outside of like people's friend groups, and there's 1,000 seniors in like our graduating class, and so obviously like people are gonna win because there's more senior. You know, it just student council's not rigged.
Poll winners can be found in the King's Courier. I hope you had a spooky good time at Halloween roller skating. For El Camino Reality, this is Jenny Mariano.
Oh, and Club Rush was last week too.
That's right. It's a great way for students to find out about the many clubs available to them here at El Camino.
Janet Yap and Alex Marcuzzi covered the event.
Many of us have heard about clubs at our school, but most of us haven't had the opportunity to get information on them. Here we take a look at Club Rush.
We will probably be selling some sort of friendly sweets, something cheesy with regarding friendship and being there for as a pal.
It helps us to have our opinions at a young age, and we could also build relationships at the school.
I feel that Club Rush will expose my club to all those who either A, have never heard that we exist, and B, it'll let people know that there's people like us who are here to help others with their problems, and if they're interested in doing something like that, then they can join our club.
Any of the clubs at our school are great to be a part of, not to mention the friendships you'll form, and some even help prepare you for college. For El Camino Reality, this is Alex Marcuzzi.
For years, students could not graduate regardless of the GPA unless they also passed the California High School exit exam.
But the CAHSEE is no longer a requirement.
Tomas Carrasco, Isabella Balbi, and Keegan Sly tell you the story.
California Governor Jerry Brown, along with the State Board of Education, recently made the decision to cancel the long-withstanding California High School exit exam.
I was told that students were passing the CAHSEE anyways, and it was outdated, and it just wasn't relevant to what students are learning in the classrooms.
I do not think the students should have to take the CAHSEE. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to catch those students who would fail it by their grades, and they wouldn't graduate for other reasons.
With this change, sophomore students will no longer have to experience the unnecessary testing.
I'm happy the CAHSEE was canceled because you don't have to deal with stress of not graduating or graduating. So it's really cool.
The fact that I already took it and now the underclassmen don't have to take it is a little bit annoying, but it doesn't really make a difference. It's just another test we have to take.
California education officials are now thinking of creating a more relevant test that is more compliant with Common Core standards.
I don't think they should have gotten rid of the exam. I think they needed to modify it, and they needed to actually enforce it. So they had basically an 8th grade exam, and you got 10th, 11th, and 12th graders taking it, so obviously majority are going to pass, which is fine, but I think they should have actually an exit exam after each year.
Well, students, have fun saying goodbye to the CAHSEE. For El Camino Reality, this is Isabella Balbi.
And now Bethany Ramirez and Yanira Montoya bring you a tribute to a beloved teacher here at El Camino, Sylvia Nua.
On October 6th, we lost an amazing Spanish teacher to brain cancer. She fought a great battle. We give all our prayers to her kids, friends, and family.
Senora Nua, I met her actually the first year that I came to work here. We came to work at the same time, so that was more than 10 years ago.
I know her because she was always very bubbly, ready to go, ready to have fun.
To me, Senora Nua was someone that was really sassy and funny, but also really caring.
And she was great. She was outspoken. She told you pretty much what she was thinking. She was real, not fake. You know, it's still hard to even think that she's gone. I mean, I still keep thinking that she's there, and I don't even go to her room because I think I'm gonna find her there. And you know, every time I would go see her, she would have a smile for me, and it was great. And she was amazing.
She was lovely. She loved her kids foremost. Friends all over from many different parts of her life. Mostly I knew Sylvia socially. We saw each other seldom, and we'll miss her a lot.
My neighbor and my friend, and she was someone that really cared about her job, her student, and her family. Also, in honor of Senora Nua, November 15th, a group of teachers and students will be participating in the National Brain Tumor Society Walk in Los Angeles, and we're forming a group to walk in her honor. Anyone could participate. If you're under 18, it's free. Adults are $25, and they could join our group. They just have to search her name, Nua, and put in their information, and then join us. It's going to be in Hermosa Beach from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
She was an amazing teacher and an amazing mother. She will be dearly missed. For El Camino Reality, this is Bethany Ramirez.
You know, senior year is coming up so fast, and I realized that I haven't gotten a single credit for community service. Do you know any clubs that offer any opportunities to get involved?
Well, I'm not sure I'm the right person to ask, but Pierce Richard and Emma Yamin can tell you more.
Scheduling community service as an individual can be a daunting task. However, some programs and clubs allow students to partake in organized community service events.
I think the goal of Humanitas regarding community service is 10 hours per semester, but I think it's more than just hours. I think it's definitely about giving back to the community and being part of the community itself.
So the goal of Humanitas really is to prepare kids for college and to help bring a change to the community and society in which we live. And community service in Humanitas is it's kind of like something that it makes up Humanitas in its entirety. You can't do Humanitas without doing community service, and when you talk about Humanitas, community service is one of the things to talk about, and it's to help the environment.
NJROTC and Humanitas offer group events while including community service in their grading.
Humanitas sets up different areas of programs to do different types of community service. We do Heal the Bay, where we clean up the beach for a whole morning, or we do Relay for Life, where we all walk to help, or we also do AIDS Walk, where we go in a huge group and walk with the thousands of people who are also walking for a cure for AIDS.
We volunteered a lot of different races, such as cancer walks and AIDS walks and stuff like that. And we hand out waters, we direct people on where to go and things like that. We also have some events where we make sandwiches for the homeless and we donate them to homeless shelters. So that's a really fun event, and a lot of members tend to like that event too.
I believe that Key Club helps someone build the character that they want to actually become and to achieve the things that they truly want to achieve. It provides its members with leadership opportunities as well as their ability to give back to the community that has given them so much.
Key Club and Humanitas are just a fraction of ways students can get community service hours. These hours ultimately contribute to high school graduation requirements, the community, and the environment. For El Camino Reality, this is Pierce Richard.
And now let's toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up.
Thanks, Emily. On Tuesday, the El Camino Real girls varsity volleyball team traveled to Cleveland High School in Reseda and defeated the Cavaliers in 3 consecutive sets, clinching their first West Valley League championship since 1993. On Thursday, they traveled to rival Taft and defeated the Toreadors in 3 consecutive sets as well. On Friday, the junior varsity and varsity El Camino Real football programs traveled to Chatsworth High School for a matchup against the Chancellors. The junior varsity team had a huge 60-0 victory over Chatsworth, while the varsity game was a game to remember for Conquistador fans everywhere. Like Matt and I said on our Dime Package podcast, we predicted that ECR would fall behind 14-0 early on, but would fight back in the second half to take the lead. ECR had 28 unanswered points on the board, and the game was not over until the fourth quarter started, and then the real scoring began. Liddell Adkins caught a touchdown pass from Wes Crockett with 2.3 seconds remaining on the clock. On the following kickoff, El Camino Real brought down the Chatsworth player, and the game ended thanks to a final score of 41-36. Here are some highlights from the game.
ECR down by 1. Here is Crockett, under 10 seconds left, heaves one towards the end zone, and it is caught by Liddell Adkins! Touchdown El Camino Real!
For El Camino Reality, I'm Josh Schaefer.
From all of us on the crew of El Camino Reality,
stay sharp, Conquistadors.
Don't forget to tell your friends to check us out on YouTube or at ecrjournalism.com.
It's just a game, another way to overplay the overstayed mundane.